Salamat po. Magandang umaga po. On behalf of the House Prosecution Panel, we welcome and thank our friends from the media for joining us today. This morning, the House Prosecution Panel is making an important announcement regarding the strengthening of its legal and communications teams in connection with the impeachment proceedings against Vice President Sara Duterte. It is therefore our privilege to formally introduce the newest members of the private prosecution panel, as well as the panel's additional spokesperson and impeachment advisor. So ito po yung mga miyembro ng the second batch of private prosecutors. The first to be introduced, although he's not here because of a prior commitment, is Attorney Theodore Te. Kilala niyo na po siya. Attorney Te is a former Chief Public Information Officer and spokesperson of the Supreme Court, the interim chairperson of the Free Legal Assistance Group, or FLAG, and a full-time faculty member of the UP College of Law. He has argued major constitutional and human rights cases before the Court of Appeals and the Supreme Court, served as a bar examiner 3 times, and led legal aid and civil liberties work involving freedom of expression, press freedom, due process, and the protection of civil and political rights. So that's Attorney Theodore Te. Next, we are pleased to introduce Attorney Reynaldo Robles, founding and managing partner of Chan Robles and Associates. Attorney Robles is a veteran lawyer with experience in criminal and civil litigation, corporate law, election law, labor, taxation, and public-private partnership work. He placed 10th in the 1990 bar examinations, graduated cum laude and class valedictorian from FEU Law, and has extensive legislative experience as a former Senate Chief Legislative Consultant who helped craft committee reports and final versions of more than 50 bills. Yan po si Attorney Reynaldo Robles. Please stand to be recognized. Salamat po, Attorney Robles. Also joining the private prosecution panel, is Attorney Arnold Labay, CPA, a senior partner of Chan, Robles and Associates. Attorney Labay brings the combined discipline of law and accounting, having passed both the CPA board examination and the bar, and having spent decades in litigation practice. He previously served as managing partner and litigation lawyer of Labay, Madamba, Picho law offices, taught remedial law review, evidence and civil law, and authored a book on persons and family relations. Let's welcome Attorney Arnold H. Labay. We also welcome, on my left, Attorney Mae Divinagracia, managing partner of Co. Nazario Velasco Catera and Divinagracia law offices. Attorney Divinagracia has handled commercial, civil, and criminal litigation, arbitration, product liability, corporate rehabilitation, intercorporate disputes, labor, and family law. She previously practiced with Accra Law's Litigation and Dispute Resolution Department, teaches law at Ateneo de Manila University, Ateneo de Naga University, and the Polytechnic University of the Philippines, and represented the Philippines in major moot court competitions, including the JESOC International Moot Court and the Asia Cup in Tokyo. Attorney Mae Divinagracia, welcome. Finally,